Um, okay, let me close these windows, actually minimize them. Okay, hello, I'd like to welcome you all back to Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 Platinum, where you may see a few changes to the park. More particularly, you may actually notice that I've gotten all the objectives. They were not as difficult as I had anticipated. Winning down this attraction just shot my finances through the park value to the roof. So, what I've noticed about this is it takes a while to start up, but look at these park tickets! I've been lowering the price every little bit, but I think the reason that it started out so slow is because at the beginning people come into your park, and they're not intending to leave for a while. And then you reach a maximum because you only have that much space for attractions and such, and people are like, okay, we're gonna stick around a bit, but nobody else can enter. Then people start leaving, and the moment people start leaving, then there comes this sort of influx between people entering the park and people leaving the park. And once that gets going, even with just $15 or euros, oh god, what the hell's going on? Why can a mechanic possibly... what? What's with Insect... I think people can reach Insect House 1. Yeah, I do need to clean up the place. Oh! Explains everything. But yeah, once I got things going, I figured, no, let's bump it up. And it really helps. So I get... look at that. That was, what, I think, 25. So, it really is just a matter of waiting until people are starting to leave, and then they'll come in and out, and you get this sort of influx. Around 400 guests, I started to get this... look at that. Look at that. That's like a... all the money Jimmins. So this park, I was on the verge of actually cheating, truth be told. I was like, god damn it. And then suddenly, whoa, what the hell? Money's flowing in my pocket. Like rain in a bucket. And then I said, there's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. And she was like, fuck you, Tom. Fix it yourself. I'm not your maid. And I was like, sure. But I'm not Tom, so please. So we have 4 more levels left until we need to complete all Entrepreneur and Tycoon. So we're going to go to level 13, Island Hopping. This guy looks nice and relaxed with his coconut drink, but too bad for me. It would be tempting to spend time reading on the beach of this tropical paradise. This mellow island resort needs a bit of a shot of excitement, but the weather and laid-back weather style means you'll have to keep your park chilling and turn on a profit. We don't get entry fees. There's land for purchase, but it's not very interesting land. We need to get several roller coasters set up. I think this is one of the few times, by the way, I record episodes in advance for the morning, because I still don't know what game to play, by the way. Like, what game to play in place of the Oblivion slot. I could go back to Morrowind and continue, or finish off Darksiders, but I want something new. I'm considering to just record a random piece of Rogue's Legacy, because I really liked Rogue Legacy. I'm quite far. I've already beaten the first 2 bosses. I have a lot of upgrades maxed. I already have all the runes, by the way. So every fairy chest is giving me a stat bonus, which is pretty damn fucking cool. Why is there a tree? Oh wow, that's pretty... I didn't even know you could do that. So this mission is kind of strange. We need to have 3 coasters with a minimum length of that much, but we cannot exceed the speed of 23 kilometers per second. The thing is, if any roller coaster exceeds that, you lose. We need to repay the loan, but like repay loan is like the go-to guy for Entrepreneur. Oh, you're playing an Entrepreneur map? You gotta repay your loan. I don't like this level because it doesn't give me anything to work with. Like, I need to pull this entire park out of my ass here. Well, let's set up some basic attractions and hope that shit goes okay. Start with something cheap, you know. It's just cheap stuff to get some... instant profit, I guess you could say. But don't stop me now, I'm having such a good time, I'm having a ball. Actually, you're not having a ball. I'm not having a ball. Well, that's just bad news, I guess. Fuck, that's kind of disappointing. What the fuck is wrong with that? What is wrong with this island? That's not much. It doesn't need to be this way. Or... Are you fucking kidding me? Of all the maps, of all the maps in the world, you could disable landscaping. This is just the one map where I go like... No! Listen. You can stop landscaping in like Valley of Kings. Because the reason that worked is because you had nice flat land. I have lots of trees and nothing else to work with. If you don't let me landscape, I can't build a proper park without having to spend lots of money on paths. Elevated paths. I don't think hot dogs are gonna sell when chickens are like, God damn, what the fuck? Like, really? This is gonna be a horror ride. This is gonna be straight up the worst map I'm gonna have to play so far. But I guess it's at the end of the road. Like, we're reaching the final few maps that are unlocked. Like, at this point, we've unlocked all the maps that you can unlock by just playing the game and going crazy. But I don't know what this is. Sometimes you gonna synchronize the stalls. I'm gonna do away with that. And actually, I'm gonna do away with 3 because that looks like oddly specific. Okay, we got synchronized. Okay, so people can decide for themselves. Synchronize all stall types. Gonna crank up the prices with 5 cents so that at least I'll turn a profit. There, now we have my stall set up. This one needs to synchronize. Okay. I'm not gonna focus on the coasters. I'm probably gonna focus for the first part to focus on getting money. Because in case you haven't noticed yet, I have a big, giant loan I need to pay off. And once that loan's paid off, maybe I'll consider focusing on it. That better be fucking connected. If that's not connected, I'm gonna have a problem. Then this map and I are gonna have a very big problem. It's not gonna be like, oh, it's a problem. No, it's gonna be a problem without the funny voice, without the funny accent. It's gonna be a problem, and someone's gonna have a bad time. Odds are, someone's gonna die in the process. So I recommend you turn your heads... Okay, I'm probably gonna need some roller coaster. Not junior rides. Thrill rides are good. Gentle rides are... I could go for a pool just to get some easy, cheap thrills. Transport ride would be good, actually. Other rides, fuck the other rides and attractions. Maybe some transport rides, just a little bit. Shots of facilities, always good. Scenery, no. Paths, no. Show elements, no. Pools and slides, maybe. Okay. Helter Skelter. I still don't know what the fuck that means. Why is everything, like, slightly elevated? Is there, like, a miniature bump? There's a bump in the bucket, dear shut the fuck. I'm not in the mood, Tom. But there's a... Oh, you should put that gun away, dear Liza, dear... Fine. Be a buzzkill. See if I care. You care, Tom. You can't pretend you're not caring. Because you get all pouty-lipped. It would be worse if I couldn't sell the trees. This reminds me, actually, of some older Rollercoaster Tycoon levels, where some of the requirements were that there was like a height elevation you could build up to, and if you couldn't build above that elevation, those were pretty damn cool levels. Okay, so this isn't working, is it? No, it's not working, because fuck me. That's why. You wanna fuck me? Because fuck me, that's why. Wanna fuck me? That's why. There's no explanation, there's no sweet-talking the situation, it's just fuck me. Why won't this connect? I need this to connect. That's a bit of a long queue for a Ferris wheel, but whatever. Sometimes you can fix it, dear. I thought I made myself clear. Shut the fuck up, Tom. Nobody gives a fuck, Tom. Like I said, if you want it fixed, Tom, fix it yourself. And stop bothering the guests. That's one stone cold missy. She said she'd cut off my thumbs. I don't feel safe anymore. You shouldn't feel safe, you fuck. I can't believe this person I never met's being mean to me. What have I done to deserve this? You're an asshole, and you keep bothering everyone about holes in buckets. We don't even have any buckets anymore. You just keep saying, there's a hole in the bucket. Nobody fucking cares. Do I look like I care? Does this look like a face of a man that cares? The answer is no, Tom. I know that you have issues understanding human emotion, but this is not a face of someone who cares. Just to remind you. Welp, I guess that's the end of that story. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you, Tom. Nobody loves you. And that's the story of Tom. Man, that story sucked. You also know it would suck if someone were to put this corduroy blazer and stuff it down your underpants. That stuff would itch a mile ahead of you. Is that a— yes, that is a threat, little Timmy. And no, there are no police officers to help you here now. I made sure they'd give us some time alone. This place is going to be pool-tastic. Let the guests enter. I forgot to hire some people. I totally forgot to hire them. I probably should hire some people if I want to live out loud. Probably should go hire some people, but I'm gonna do that in a second or two. Probably should go and hire a folk or two, or maybe later. Probably should go and hire some people, but I don't want to. It's lazy work for a lazy man on a lazy day. Man, that song was going places, and then I remembered I should not sing. Oh, that's just too sad. Man, I said I wasn't gonna do the silly voice. Oh no, that had to do with Tom being an asswipe. There's a hole in Tom's face. Mommy, dear mommy. Thank you, Liza. I was getting sick of the boy. Yay. Shut the fuck up, Tom. Nobody cares. There's a hole in Tom, dear Liza. That'd be kinda cruel. Man, you can piss in the shit in the wild, but you can also make use of my fantabulous rotary toilets. They're rotational! Which is apparently something positive. The sweet smell of money in the morning. Duh. Man. I don't get this. Like, what are they doing in these... Like, I think they're just doing this to fuck with you. Like, look at all these things that you're never gonna know exist. And I'm like, man, I don't know why those exist. Killer whale show. Is that like a whale show that's like killer cool? Or is it just some sort of complication? Object must be placed in water. You're not... What the... How big is this thing then? Like, this is like the most aquatic place in... What kind of floor do you need? Like, do you need like a mile deep hole? I'm gonna check this shit out. Like, I just don't know anymore. Just don't know anymore. It's like at some point I did... Like, this park's gonna be hell because of one thing. I need to build a lot of pathing, and pathing may not seem like a big deal, but it racks up quickly, and that's where really the oh, it's really good value. That means I can raise the price by 10 cents. Hole's a good thing to know. Oh man, everyone's gonna get a sunburn, aren't they? Oh, fuck. Oh, they should be opened. Opened, quickly! It's making me a... It's not making me a projected profit! Get in that thing. And stop bothering my inverted spaceship. Sales are being made, dear Liza, dear Liza. Sales are being made. That's really fine. Yar, me want a cutlass of toy. But sir, toy cutlasses aren't good for threatening people. Yar, thank you for the tip.
I'm not thirsty, so I'm going to bother the store attendant.
I don't get this, why the projected profit of these places is like 0. Is it because no one's visiting them or something? And what the hell am I paying 16 euros for anyway? Pantaloons? Pfft. Look, the weather's warm. People should be thirsty. Why is nobody buying? It's warm. You're thirsty. You need a drink, a cup of coffee, maybe some pizza, maybe some chicken, maybe some roast beef. There's plenty of stuff you could want on a day like this. That's not a bad interest rate, so I'm gonna focus on getting some, getting a coaster. Let's just pick a design first. Let's look for a good design. Let's see. We have a maximum of, what was it, 23? 23, and it needs to be 3 on... Okay, so this one meets up with the requirements, but it's a bit expensive, so that's too fast. I like how the speed immediately neutralizes any and all, like doubt I have. Like, oh, it's too fast, can't buy it. So we're going to mostly look for roller coasters that meet the speed requirement, and then we're going to analyze and see if I want it. So this one meets the speed requirement. It's not too fast. It's got the length, but it's a... Like, I don't want to pay for that extra length. I just want to get the minimum and get it over. Let's see, rafts. The Garden Explorer. Is this a roller coaster? Because if it is, it doesn't meet the requirements. A custom stall. But it's not a rotating billboard. Why the fuck would I want a custom stall without a rotating billboard? That's the question that you should ask yourself. What the hell's a side friction coaster? Never heard of one of those. But god dang is it cheap. And god dang I'm going to buy one of these. So we got the side friction coaster set up, so we're going to do one of those. I think these are too fast because they launch. Yeah, they're all above the speed limit. Why would you give me these coasters? Like, 2 of these coasters are like, nope. Gotta make a custom design. Okay, so what was it again? Like 310? It's 310 meters. And this one is just what I need. It doesn't go too fast. It's also the only one that meets the requirements that I have. So we're gonna put this one up here. And we're going to build that one when things become available. When funds become accessible. It's really good value, everyone. I like just saying it's really good value. Because it's creepy. I don't like being creepy. Creepy is good. If you don't like being creepy, you should probably reconsider. Well, of course it's a tidy park. It's like 10 spaces of path. Dear Liza, dear... Fuck me. This thing is... How exciting is it? It's a 5 on the excitement scale. It's a bit nauseating. That's concerning. Because intensity and nausea can really scare away the paying customers. I do know that these coaster levels are more likely to get guests that are like, I wanna ride a fucking coaster! Like, you get much more of these people that have like, they're good with nausea, they have a very high tolerance, and oh, so this is, see? So you're much more likely to get these people that are like, okay, I want a nice good ride. But intensity's like, you want to get excitement, nausea and intensity come later. Intensity you want to keep at most high, but nausea you want to keep as low as possible. Like, the problem with nausea is not that it discourages guests too much or that it really fucks up your park, but nausea's biggest problem is that it can and it totally will cause your park to look like ass. Because there's vomit everywhere and everyone's taking a shit on your road. There's a hole in my face. Do I have any slides? Why did I build that? Holy fuck, put that away. Thank you. Wow, really? I have to pay €0 to get this... The fuck is my mechanic doing? I have a mechanic, it's just not doing anything. Yeah, go do your... Let me see where you are. Fix this shit. Oh, it's because those rides are all like all over the place. Okay, so it's fixed. You just has to touch the panels like, Jesus! Really? Oh, he's inspecting it now. Good for you. Just be a good little mechanic. Go fix my swinging inverter ship. I'm missing profit. I can't have that. My park is small enough that I can have this, like, this, but... Yeah, now people are going in the queue, and when they go in the queue, it means they're gonna pay, and when they're gonna pay, it means pachinko. An extended coaster. Let's see. What's okay? Okay, we had the little spinny thing. Let's see. Extended coaster. We have okay. So this one's too fast, but this one is really nice. It's got high excitement, not too much nausea. Ooh, the tangle. So we have the extended coaster, the tangle. We need to consider. No. So I get that you can temporarily build a higher one. If there's anything I love, it's the sound of ching. It's such a satisfying sound in this game. So let's look for a place to build the wheelie wheel. It's gonna cost like 4,000 to build it on my... Oh man, that's like more than I expected it to be. I don't want to make a loan, but I don't think I can get it otherwise. Five big ones. Are you kidding me? I need to pay 5 smackaroonies? No, that's like 6... Oh... Okay, so if I build it like a few million miles under the ocean... So this is the best place I got, and it's 4.5k to build it there. Can I build it on the beach somewhere? Like, that's a little bit out of the way to come... It's only a few $100, and I need that money to build the bloody... The fuck am I, British? The bloody... I like how it does nothing here, it just raises it slightly for no particular reason. Bumper boats! I can't landscape. I can't confine the space where people can be bumper boating. Just give me my money, let me build the attraction, let me get apprentice level. After this, I have to move most of my operations to that other island. Now, I could use a transport coaster, but I don't think I have anything good for that shit right now. Like, what do I have attraction-wise? I need a chairlift, really? Well, theoretically speaking, I could build one. Again, it's just moving it up for no apparent reason. Come on, come on, I just need the money, come on! The funds for what? Exactly. So let's see how this looks. So that's okay. It's not a continuous cycle, but... How many people can go on one? 4. So that's 20 people maximum. I'll consider extending that at a later date. On a later date. I don't have enough funds to complete the requested operation. Fuck. Da, 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 da. Yeah! Look at all these people. You don't want to be on the wheelie wheel. If it's really good value. It's really good value, everyone. Oh, look at all those projected profits. I love projected profits. Anyway, just chug him in there.
It's a tiger show.
It doesn't win me. Like, why do they even have that in this game? Like, you won something that doesn't actually do anything, and I can't build this. Like, because why does it intersect with the ground? I still wonder what's up with that. I think you need to have a natural square pool to build one of those things, because it just won't fit anywhere. It's always like, oh, it's really good value, everyone. I don't care if it's really fucking good value. All they care about is the profit-humans. It's all about the profit-humans, people. I don't make a profit, it's not worth my time. Yes, I know. So, we still need to prepay my loan. This is, again, one of those things that I'm gonna have to do in the background. Again, the other park didn't have much to talk about. Like, there wasn't a lot I wanted to discuss about the, New Blood, Fresh Blood, whatever it's called, park, because there's nothing going on in that other than that. After it took a while for the entry tickets to really start racking up the cash. But this park is gonna be, like, waiting for the money to be there. And it's going to be slow because I can't even get entry tickets, and that's really a great source of income, so I'm stuck with rides, mostly. Apparently I can sell French fries. Golden fries, no less, and it's a stall, but it's still not... I want a custom stall with rotating billboard. That's like the best stall. It has a billboard. How can you say no to a billboard? Like, it's a board named Bill. Of all things you could have. Like, what kind of board do you want? Do you want a board named Frank? No! You want a billboard. Bill is the best of boards. So I'm probably gonna expand my pool a lot for a big portion. In fact, I'm gonna put some of my research coins in that part of the town. I'm gonna reduce it there. Just make it a little bit more. It's all even. A little bit less roller coaster because we have another coaster set up. I think it was the extended coaster we had picked out. Extended coaster. Yeah, we picked the Tangle. The Tangle's a bit expensive though, and that's gonna be a problem. Like a good site, it still costs me at least 12. In worst case scenario, it will cost me 15. But I'll plop it down somewhere nice. Until then, I'm going to focus my attention on getting my pool. Make it a nice place. Because the pool is really a good drag. Like, look at all these people. I want to go to the pool. They're like, I want to go to this pool. This pool's awesome. This pool's pool-tastic. This pool's pool-tacular. This pool is poolerific. Can I make more pool puns? The answer is yes, but I do need a thesaurus and a dictionary to do that. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna plop down an ATM because why not? I'm just gonna plop down a first aids because why not? That way people have more money, which means they can spend more money. Custom price. Okay. Put this down a little lower. People like to go on rides more often. I get the feeling that they do if it's slightly cheaper. I'm also going to consider reducing its queue a bit. Actually, it's already got a pretty crappy queue set up. New attention price. No! Put it away. Put it away downtown! Put it away downtown! I can't do anything with this, by the way, because, again... Oh, mini-subs, I think, is the first thing I ever built in Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 was mini-sub. I still have the double swinging inverter. Probably plop one of those down. Look at this. I need to build on the water, and this is expensive. It's not expensive for these attractions. These are like set-cut pieces. They'll cost you the same no matter what altitude you're building them at. The select position's too high. The supports cannot support something this supportive. But, like, the pathing is gonna cost hundreds. And like I said, if it's not the attraction itself, it's the pathing that's gonna cost you the money. So I'm gonna need to make sure that I have lots of pathing standing by. And you only get 10 back. It costs 12 to put down regular pathing on a regular piece of land. Are you fucking with me? It's not, but apparently I can sort of terraform? That's strange. Oh yes, I can't build underground because I can't make entryways to underground sections because I can't landscape. You can see why this is a difficult level. So I'll be busy with this for probably a long while, considering... Oh man, it's not doing it. Why am I... What? I guess pathing is landscaping in that regard? It should be. It's probably that. Oh, that's from previous titles. Cool. But I've never had a park that rustled my jimmies like this. Why is nobody in the park in this place? Like, it's too cloudy. It rustles my jimmies. I don't like having my jimmies rustled. You know what? You should learn that sometimes rustled jimmies are not a bad thing. Wait. I can force Oh, are you kidding me? I can force terraform land? I can forcefully terraform. That is the best fucking shit ever. I can force the land to change its shape with a piece of my parking lot. It's the best fucking shit ever. Look at that. It just forced terraforms all the way from the beginning. It doesn't even ask questions. It's like, oh, you want me to clean this up? I'm Ricky Gervais. I like to cheat for people, you know? Because cheating's good, you know? Gotta teach the kids to cheat at an early age. That way they know exactly what's going on.
This pool is great. This place is really good value. Yeah.
It's a beach hut themed changing room 1. Everyone should know that beach hut training 1 is pretty good. On the road again. I don't know how they exactly judge, like, if something is, like, really good value or not. I think it's based on the approximate value and excitement. Like, in this case, it's, like, the approximate value of the pool. That is some crazy-ass pooling. This pool is amazing technology, and I will use it only for the betterment of myself. I'll see you guys next time. You have been a viewer. I'm not going to say you're an amazing audience, because probably you're just one person sitting behind a computer. You're not an audience. A lot of you people sitting alone behind a computer do make an audience, but you alone don't. Truth be told, I want to insert a very strong juxtaposition about how Greece is descending into Nazi Germany, but you know, a juxtaposition only really works if you're really putting the juxta in the position. Because if I just make it an appendix to this episode, it's just not the same. Like if I start off with, Greece has turned into horrible Nazi Germany, deporting foreigners and people of questionable sexual activity and transgender blah 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 to camps of concentration while the police is just mercilessly beating on people. Also to note, Mr. Miyamoto says that people can't beat the original Super Mario Brothers, being confused about its creation, existence, blah. I'm very disappointed in mankind. And I think mankind needs to scrub up its act. But I just can't juxtaposition if I don't start off on it, you know? I'm also itching my nose. Because I can. Because I have the power within my hand. Miyamoto tomato? Nope. Just Miyamoto. What?